Here I am in Canva, and if I select elements and scroll down, we'll see there's a bunch of different categories. I want photos, so I'll click photos, and I'm going to go to the search photos area and type in green screen, and we'll see that it shows me a bunch of photos with green screens. I want this one with the computer. I'll left click it, it'll put that in my viewport or in my main screen. If I look down, I'll see it says 5.0s, that's 5 seconds. It means this clip is currently 5 seconds, and I can make it longer or shorter if I want. The reason why it says 5 seconds or longer is because this project is a video file, even though the picture is just a picture. The reason I did that is because my ultimate goal is to have this become a video file, and I wanted to just more easily use the resolution of 1920 by 1080, which is video resolution, but you could also enter it manually. I'm going to right click this picture and click set image as background. If I want to make some slight changes, I can crop it by double left clicking, and then I can move the picture around if I wish. Then when I'm done, I'll go up to the right and click share, and I'll hit download, and you'll see that there is a bunch of options. By default, MP4 video is selected because this is a video project, but I don't want it to be a video because it's really just a picture. So I'm going to go ahead and select PNG. You could also select JPEG if you wanted, but I'm going to do PNG. We'll see that the size is 1920 by 1080, which is exactly what I want, and I'll click download. It will take a few seconds, and then once the file is downloaded, we'll see that I have this file on my computer. And just so it's easy to remember, I'm going to rename this green screen underscore computer monitor, so I know that it's a picture with a computer monitor that has a green screen, because this green screen is going to be taken out and we're going to replace it with something else. So we'll click this plus button here to create a new page, and this time I'm going to actually want to use a video, so I'll select the videos category, and because it's a computer, I'm going to type in video game. And this one looks cool, so I'll left click this video, and we'll see once I insert this, it automatically starts playing, because unlike before where it was a photo, this one is a video, but everything else is the same. I can right click it and select set video as background, just like with the photo. Then when I go to share and download this, we'll see when it defaults again to MP4. That's good because this time it is a video, but we'll see it says select pages, and I could download what it calls page 1 and page 2, which is the first image and then the second video, but I only want the second video, so I'll just say download only page 2 as an MP4, which is a video file. It'll take a little bit longer to download that. I sped that up, and now we'll just name that video game. Now this is all we need, and with these two components and Final Cut Pro, we can then combine them together and create something new, which is unique. So now in Final Cut Pro, I'm going to import both the MP4 and the PNG, the video file and the image file. Once I've done that, I'll create a new project, make sure it's 1080p HD. I've named this just tutorial 2 or tutorial 1, name it whatever you want. Then I'm going to put both the video and the image into the project timeline. I can make this image longer or shorter if I want, because it's just an image, so it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to drag the video file in. I'm going to close the left window so I can get a better view of the screen or of the video. Now I'm going to go over here to Effect Browser and make sure that I'm under Video Effects and look for Mask and Keying, and that's where I'm going to find Green Screen Keyer. You'll see when I mouse over Green Screen Keyer, it takes away the green in the left main viewport on my screen. This is previewing what the effect will do. So the green screen keyer's job is to remove the green screen and let you put anything you want in its place. So we haven't applied the effect yet, but it's just showing us what would happen if we did apply that effect. So now we're going to drag green screen keyer over to this picture, drop it in, and we'll see it's going to apply the effect. The green screen will go away, and then in the upper right in our effects window, we'll see now that we have green screen keyer added, which wasn't there before, and this means that green screen keyer is on. So that hole we made with the green screen is now just like an empty window, and so we can put this video behind it, and then it will basically appear as though it's on the screen. We can then disable the clips with the V button, so you can toggle it on and off to see that both clips are still full screen, but we're basically looking at the video through the window we created in the picture. But because the computer display is smaller than the full screen, we're going to want to resize this video, and we can go ahead and reduce the scale down either by clicking and dragging on this slider horizontally down vertically, or by typing in a number such as 50%. Now there's this square button up here, which if I select, it turns on this transform screen. Will then allow me to move and manipulate this video. I can make it larger, smaller, and I can move it around. So now we'll see that the computer has the full screen of the video. Because the video's only a few seconds long, I'm going to make the length length of the image shorter because there's no point in having the image longer than the video. But I'm going to want to turn snapping on, which you can do by default with the N key. It's also this icon in the upper right, which is just 2 buttons to the left of the effect button that you click. It's just to the right of the headphones. And that basically means that when your mouse on the timeline gets close to the edge of something, it will snap to it. And that's very helpful for some cases. So like if I have snapping on and I'm trying to adjust the length of the picture to match that of the video, once I reach the video's end, it will stop, and that makes it very easy for me to make sure they're both the same length. But if I'm trying to make fine-tune adjustments, I want to turn snapping off so that I can very, very slowly move and manipulate the length of the video files.